Hello, friends. This is Dr. Avinash Pudar on behalf of ASHVA Legal. Today, on this auspicious day of Akshay Tritiya, 19th April 2026, I'm extremely happy to announce the launch of ASHVA Legal South. We are trying to expand our legal practice, the base of our practice towards southern region. The reasons are obvious that now with the increase in number of litigations, the increase in number of complexities so far as taxation is concerned or any other law is concerned, it's a requirement that we need to have a stronger base and the regional presence. So for that regional presence, this is our endeavor. And today we are launching that, announcing the presence that we are going to have in southern region also. In 2017, when I started the legal practice, I shifted from the CA practice to the law practice. The firm ASHVA Legal Advisors LLP was incorporated. Since 2017 till 2026, we have catered a lot of industries, lot of chartered accountants, lot of advocates as their representatives. We have represented them before the Honorable State, ITAT, High Court, Supreme Court, not only in the taxation matters but also in the commercial dispute resolutions by way of arbitrations, mediations, commercial courts, and to a large extent in CIRP proceedings before the IBC, before the NCLT and NCLAT. So we are trying to cater the entire boutique of law practice. We are not only into the taxation but also into the other allied areas of practice. Say, for example, arbitration, company laws, PMLA, RERA, IBC, all those laws we are trying to cover. Not only this, but the revenue laws also, the service laws also, tenders also, all those disputes we are handling. And we are also now venturing into, along with this southern development, we are also venturing into the legal due diligence practice for IPOs and all. So this is how we are trying to develop ASHVA Legal and making it not only the regional presence but also the nationwide presence with only one objective, to give a platform of a legal service wherein we are not only expanding geographically, but we are trying to strengthen our base so that we are more accessible and try to provide legal services comprehensively. So today, I'm extremely happy that ASHVA Legal is joining hands with two of the most reputed names from South, who will be not only helping us in expanding our base at South, but also who will be one of the faces, I would say, for ASHVA Legal South. So I'm extremely happy to announce this, that we'll be now joining hands with Venu Gopal Gela ji from Bangalore and Rajesh Kumar TR ji. And I'll now hand over to Venu ji for further uh, whatever he wants to say.
Thank you, Avinash bhai. And firstly, thanks Ashwa and Rajesh for this association. I am CA Venugopal Gella. I am in practice since 2002. And GST is core of my heart in the practice. In fact, today, with the increase in the litigation practices, customers, clients, and including tax practitioners, they are not just looking only for the legal opinions, they are looking more from the practical strategy because businesses have moved into diverse nature. They would also need some kind of a strong documentation and also a technology partner. With these gaps that exist in the market, and there are only a fewer teams who are good at a strong legal opinion, but a boutique where there is a legal professionals with strong tax background, understanding of it, team with a documentation discipline, and there is a team which will do complete litigation support using technology. And The matters are from the tribunal to high courts and Supreme Court, and this is the team ASHVA which can cater to all aspects. We value integrity, timely response, and bringing clarity in communication to the all the problems that the customers do face. In fact, in South, definitely team wants more than the knowledge. They would want the practical clarity on the way the case would move. As professionals, we always believe that the client should always be updated both with the knowledge and also the discipline in execution strategy, because we never know where the courts take the position. And inside of this, Rajesh sir and Avinash bhai have joined, we all joined together to take the matters of GST, RERA, income tax, and arbitration and other services in South India jointly to ensure that we serve pan-India clients. ASHVA is now kind a national brand serving clients across India on the litigation matters. I would request Rajesh sir to say a few words on this inauguration, and we're happy to launch our association on this Akshaya Tritiya, a very auspicious day.
Uh, Thanks, Avinash ji and Venu. I think my Akshaya Tritiya wishes to all of you on this auspicious day. I think it was decided that we will announce this particular association or a new expansion towards the south of ASHVA Legal on the one hand. On the other hand, where myself, who has been practicing in the area of indirect taxes for more than 2.5 decades, only confining myself to central excise, service tax, customs, and later on GST. Now, with this particular association, I'm seeing where it will be very, very usefulness for the many clients of us, and also possibly any businesses who are in South who is looking into a varied services where the lot of experiences comes when we have a all India presence. And as with the introduction of GST, like it was said, one nation, one taxation, like, one organization can bring in lot of consolidated thought process and services to the businesses to resolve their issues and also help them grow in their businesses. I think this association, what I'm seeing, the best part of it is that I think where we have been serving the industry at the ground level, at the same time, when the matter is getting into the litigation, we are able to address those concerns and taking the matter to the tribunals. And later on, if it is not getting resolved, taking the matters to the highest forum. I think this particular association will be helping to give our services for the businesses across India, from starting from the threshold of the basic, structuring or advisory till the final solution of Supreme Court coming out and ruling out any issues which is unresolved. I think with these few words, I want to, congratulate ASHVA as well as ourselves for this association. And it's only a beginning. I think with lot of hopes and aspiration for serving as an important criteria to the industry is with this association we have come up with. I think hope everybody who is in need of us will be there for them to serve them. I think with this, I hand over the proceedings further to Avinash ji.
I would request Vishal a few words, our connecting thread between all ASHVA firms.
Yeah. So, warm welcome to all of you all. I take this grand opportunity on behalf of ASHVA Legal South to welcome all of you all, and I congratulate all the components of this new venture, the ASHVA Legal South. Dear friends, it has been our endeavor at ASHVA Legal to ensure that we are providing consistent, timely services. We are not only providing services from the legal point of view, but also ensuring the quality of our service in terms of responsiveness, consistency, coordination, and bringing confidence in the clients relating to the matters that are at our disposal. It is very important that, considering the growing client expectations and the challenges, we have to always be a step ahead of the time, and we have to always think of what could be the next best strategy to provide the best relief to our clients. So we at ASHVA Legal have always believed in growth, but not at the cost of quality. Hence, whenever we have expanded to different parts of the country, and now I'm so happy that we are making our footprint in the southern part, one principle has always remained integral to ASHVA Legal, and that is that we value the integrity, the professional discipline, the timeliness, and the client commitment. In this context, this launch of ASHVA Legal South is an important step. South India is a significant part and region of growing business activity, of increasing regulatory complexities, and even rising demand for strong litigation and advisory support, specifically in domains like taxation, including customs, GST, DGFT, income tax, then arbitration matters, dispute resolutions, and the list goes long. With this association in the southern part, with some great persons from the southern part, like my very close friend CA Venugopal Gelabhai and a very senior in the profession, CA Rajesh Kumar TRG, we believe this platform will bring together legal depth, regional understanding, and the execution capability. This is not just about extending a name into a new geography. It is also about creating a strong, connected, and dependable professional presence for the clients in the South. So I once again thank all my parts who are integral to the ASHVA Legal South LLP, and I assure on behalf of this ASHVA Legal South the best services in the coming period. Thank you, and I take this opportunity to welcome all my parts in this ASHVA Legal South, Avinash Bhaiya, Venu Bhai, and Rajesh Kumar sir. Over to you, Avinash Bhaiya.
Friends, one more thing that I would like to add here is, in last almost 8.5 years of the existence of ASHVA Legal, I was blessed and lucky enough that I was part of almost all the landmark judgments which have been pronounced by either the High Courts or the Supreme Courts so far as GST is concerned. May that be VKC Footsteps, may that be Mohit Minerals, or there are n number of judgments. I cannot name every judgment as of now. So the point which I'm trying to make here is that it's not about the volume that we are doing, it's about the quality and the contents that we are trying to adopt to. Because litigation, when it comes, it's not only the subject expertise, it's also the advocacy, the traits of presentations. So we are trying to demonstrate that not only the High Courts and Supreme Courts, we are having full focus now in G state. We are already doing C state, lot of C state matters and income IT matters we are doing. But our prime focus, ASHVA Legal South, will be dealing with all kind of litigations that we have already, every one of us has touched upon that. But most importantly, we'll start focusing, or rather the prime focus will be on G state practice, because we'll be having presence, and rather that is the endeavor, rather that is the target or aim of ASHVA Legal, that we want to have our presence before all the benches of GST Appellate Tribunal. And therefore, this is the first step that we are taking towards the ASHVA South, that in South, at all the states, whether it is Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, we'll be doing G state practice full-fledgedly. And not only that, obviously, the High Court, Supreme Court arbitrations and rest of the practices we'll be doing. Not only taxation, but also commercial disputes and the other laws. Venuji, if you want to add something, Rajeshji, Vishal.
Yeah. As Avinash Bhai rightly said, that this is not restricted to GSTAT. We would be adding the practice relating to tax matters. And we are typically truly South. We have our association in all the benches in the states. So whether Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Kerala, we have a strong association that we have built, and we are happy to handle the matters starting from the tribunal up until the High Court to the Supreme Court. Yeah, so our focus is, again, as I said, technology driven and properly documented, giving a practical solution.
Yeah. And I believe with the special experience and insight of Avinash Bhaiya, Rajesh ji, and the technical expertise of Venuji, we'll be in a position to give the best quality services to our client satisfaction, and that also within the promised time. So this is where I think this association stands out, especially because it is a combination of knowledge, it is a combination of experience and technology all at one place. So I request all of you all that you give us an opportunity to serve, and we are available if anybody wants to reach out to us. So you can mail us at our office mail ID, which is contact@ashvalegal.com, or you can contact me or Venuji personally, so that we would be happy to be of any professional help to you. Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah, I think we look forward for all the businesses, professionals especially, and the various institutions who may be requiring our services. We are there for you, and we'll be happy to serve.
Thank you, and
Thank you, everyone.
blessings from all of you for us on this new adventure. And it's a legal journey we are starting. And thank you, Avinash Bhai, Vishal Bhai, and Rajesh sir for being together in this journey. So I feel blessed. I'm happy.
Same
Thank
here.
you. Thank you. Same here.
Thank
Same
you.
here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Good day.